YouTube fam? It's your favorite girl, Jay Shara, coming back to you with yet another reaction video. Today's video that I'm going to be reacting to is called Savage Level on 99999. Bill Burr on complete savage mode. We're gonna get right into this reaction. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and follow me, your favorite girl, on Instagram at jshara with an H at the end. Let's get into it.
Colorado, he trains Rose Namajunas.
Yeah.
Kamaru.
Oh, Rose Namajunas.
Do you love her?
I love her.
I love her too.
I love all the USC female fighters. That's why I want my daughter to know how to know all of that stuff.
That'd be cool, huh?
When she meets a creep like you, she could choke you out.
Bro, I'm gonna say something, right? You walked up this fucking drive
pointing at me. I came over here during rush hour to
I
do the
understand
podcast,
and I'm grateful that you're here.
Nothing but a red line the whole way over. Your girlfriend or wife's, you know, their friends give you pressure, like, what are you gonna get her?
Yeah.
What are you gonna get her? It's like, I don't know. What is she gonna get me? Yeah. Huh? She's gonna get me a flat screen? No, it's ridiculous. The pandering you have to do. No, it's like, am I in some third world country? I gotta buy off the corrupt dictator here? Like,
you could have a superpower. What would it be?
Oh, that's a good one.
You know what it would be? When I'm second in line to make a left, and the person doesn't pull up to get out in the intersection and make sure I make it, my superpower would be that I could mentally move them out into the intersection.
That is annoying.
And if they gave me the finger, I would slowly slide them into oncoming traffic. I wouldn't make them hit, because that's an innocent person over there.
It's not like a superpower. You a villain, man.
Right.
You the first villain I had on my show. Everybody else's superpower is like Marvel characters. Your shit is like a villain.
They're lying to you. Everybody's pretending that they care. They don't. If you really listen to people, what they care about is what affects them.
True.
Nobody gives a shit about the 8-year-old who made this jacket. Do I? Do I write him and say thank you for sewing this together? No.
But what did you say about the military that got people so mad? Or this one guy?
I was just saying, like, yeah, the guy who flies the fighter jet, okay, and has missiles shot at him, that guy's a hero. However, if you're the guy that, like, points in the direction that the plane takes off in,
you have 9 different positions since you started this sentence.
Yeah, because I've been training with Trevor Whitman.
Oh, yeah.
With my footwork.
Yeah. Oh, Trevor Whitman. Oh, my God.
Do you know him?
No. The deepest couch in sports entertainment.
A lot of people think that they're uncomfortable with my elevation. Are you uncomfortable with it?
No, I just see all of your insecurities. A giant desk.
While people are talking about eating fake.
That was before.
I don't want to be responsible for that shit.
What?
I didn't. But if the kid was in the fucking building.
Before. Will you shut up?
Right.
Jesus fucking Christ. At some point I was going to make a point here. That's why I keep looking at here, and I just realized I'm blocking myself out of the camera. I love that you have the jib camera for this, like it's an action movie. Let's swoop in at these two guys sitting in these unbelievably small chairs. I literally feel like I'm going to fall onto the floor. This is insane.
They look tiny.
You really went all out with the audience, though. They got full-size adult chairs.
It's hella uncomfortable.
Are these like from the 20s before they had like horse tranquilizers in our food? When everybody was like 5'1"? Yeah, I know you were laughing. You were fucking yawning over here.
No, the mushrooms are fucking killing me, man.
I knew it wasn't just weed. I was just like, there's no way I'm taking a hit off of that. There's something going on here.
Mushrooms, baby. The shrooms. I'm shrooming.
You know how fucked up this is? He's shrooming, and he's wearing pants like he went riding a horse today. Like side saddle or some shit.
Really? Is that you in action, or is this another photo shot?
yeah, it's a photo shoot. People do photo shoots.
Yeah, I know.
Have you ever seen like a movie poster and you'll see a movie star who's clearly 5'2", yet somehow he's as tall as the supermodel?
I have.
Yeah, that's a photo shoot. And they fix stuff. Look, I'm sorry you're just on the web, man. You took it to, he took it to this place. I'm not trying to shit on his website. What is it called again? Huh? Zippitydoodah.com?
So are you in the
I
process?
cannot get comfortable in this fucking chair. This is just like one of the worst things.
It looks hella.
This should be like in a museum. It's like the prototype.
It's not
this is
wide enough, long enough.
This was the
like,
awful level of comfort.
Yeah.
We went from a log to this, and then eventually they
no
got
back
cushions.
support.
It's another guy looking at his phone. I swear to God. Dude, the day Jesus comes back, if he ever does, if he's even a real person, like 90% of people are going to miss it. They're going to walk right. He's going to be walking on water, and they're going to be walking by him. They're not even going to see it.
Right.
A lot
Literally.
coming from the Hillary Clinton camp that Trump is bad for children. And they had a lot of ads that said, you know, children are watching this guy.
Oh, we all know
talk.
that children 5 and 6 years old are always tuning into the debates. Taking notes. That's what I did when I was a kid. I'll never forget that.
My favorite position is
Doggy style.
you're so nasty.
I just can't deal with the intimacy, you know? I don't know who I am as a person yet, and when somebody looks at me during that time, I feel like I'm exposing too much.
I was talking about your position on the basketball court.
Oh, there we go. No, but now this is like the ego one. Now I'm going to be sitting above you.
Yeah,
All these
too.
raggedy
It's fine.
hard
It's fine.
chairs.
So the one comedy through line that's working here is me shitting on this chair. Why would you take that from me? You're just totally going against the grain. I understand, but you got on camera, so I think you get paid, even though this is online.
And then also, you can't tell other people's kids not to do stuff.
Right.
So you got to kind of like be loudly like, hey, he's climbing up on the utility pole. And kind of hope that somebody does
That is
something.
so true.
He's
Hey,
climbing up
stop.
on the utility pole. And kind of hope that somebody does something.
Right.
Well, back in the day, you could yell at people's kids. And I think that needs to come back. And that's what's holding back this country.
Literally.
You're the whitest person I've ever seen around.
Served me well. I've never worked for anything. Yeah, I was born on a yacht. It's just all been downhill.
I don't even mean it, and I don't mean it.
He's
You're the
funny.
whitest person I've ever seen around.
Yes, served me well. I've never worked for anything. Yeah, I was born on a yacht. It's just all been downhill.
I don't even mean it, and I don't mean it in a genetic way. I mean like
I do.
You.
I'm talking full-on white privilege.
Hell yeah.
I was stunned when I first heard about white privilege. I had no idea what it was. It's like, hey, everybody doesn't get to do this.
It seems as if the sun
Pulling
has
up
never
to job
touched you.
interviews right as I get out of the car. You're hired! Oh, we'll see you tomorrow!
Hi, Hank. I have this mic on, so.
Yeah, that's all right.
Be a gentleman and help me out with my.
Hey, Tony, can you believe that marriage
She
didn't
was
work out?
struggling.
Are you hired? Oh, we'll see you tomorrow!
Hi, Hank. I have this mic on, so.
Yeah, that's all right.
Be a gentleman and help me out with my.
Hey, Tony, can you believe that marriage didn't work out? I can't believe your relationships don't work out.
What?
Being a mother is the hardest job out there.
Most difficult job, and Oprah said that.
Oprah said that, yeah. Has
Yeah.
Does she
has
have
your
kids?
opinion on that phrase changed at all since
No.
you've had a kid?
No. It's not the most difficult job on the planet. It just isn't. Dude, I did roofing in July. As a redhead, I almost died. There's people that work on like oil. What was that movie that guy made? The fucking, they
There Will
drill
Be Blood?
oil. What is it?
There Will Be Blood?
Not There Will Be Blood. The out in the ocean, they would drill. I can never remember the names.
Deepwater.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah,
was
Deepwater
in.
Horizon. Yeah.
Those guys were working
What
on
is it
an
called?
oil rig. The fucking thing blows up.
Oh my God.
They're on fire. They got to jump into water that's on fire.
Salty ass.
Salty water into
Right.
their wounds. You got to swim out of that oil
That's
and fire,
terrible.
and then tread water, praying to God that the Coast Guard is going to get there before the sharks do. Now talk to me about a toddler. Oh, he was so fussy today. He wouldn't eat his peas. Yeah, and just the level of reward that is, as annoying as a kid is, like they smile at you and it's over. It's over. So, I mean, you don't get that, working on an oil rig when your buddy's greasy face lights up. really is all worth it.
So your Christian background is part of the show. or at
Yes,
least
and I
2
wanted to
episodes.
talk to you about Jesus after this.
Well, the only reason why I bring it up is some people thought maybe you went a little too far. You know.
As far as what?
Well, they thought that maybe you were being disrespectful to the Christian religion.
Who did?
I'm telling you, you need to Google.
Oh, good Lord.
So did you feel you were
probably
being
some-
disrespectful, or just you were just having fun with some of the crucifixes and stuff like that?
What is it? What are they
I don't
talking
even know
about?
what. I mean, we did maybe 2 jokes about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you think the Catholic Church went a little too far? More so than my cartoon. A couple of jokes. I know this is a morning show. You can't bring up all those crimes.
You know what? Technically,
Well, they just sort of kept moving them around. You know, like those killer whales at SeaWorld. After it kills a trainer, they'll then move it up to Seattle. They don't give them their background.
I'm not totally following, but I don't
You
think
know
I
what
want
I'm
to.
talking about? It's a morning show. I understand.
All right,
Anytime
thank you
I
for being
came on.
positive.
That kid
Positive.
missed the graduation, and then it was a feel-good
It
story.
was a feel-good, and we want to.
Missed the graduation, and then it was a feel-good story.
It was a feel-good, and we want to leave.
If you want to feel good about America, you watch the morning shows. You don't watch this, you know.
And
we were
watch-
joking earlier. If that kid's story about the graduation was late night, that would have been a whole different story.
What do you think?
He's still missing. We can't find him. All we found was his hat. But you watch in the morning. It's great. It all worked out. He got his own personal graduation. Like, I was in such a great mood. Look how yellow this couch is. It's like
Oh my goodness, Bill Burr is a clown. I have not watched Bill Burr in what feels like ages, honestly. Like, have I even reacted to him all this year? And honestly, Bill Burr had to grow on me. I started doing reactions in 2020, like super randomly. And Bill Burr was one of the first reactions, like comedic reactions I've ever done, if not the first. It was either Bill Burr or what's his name? The one who did the Nasty Show. Why can I not think of his name? Patrice O'Neal. It was either Patrice O'Neal or Bill Burr. They were like the first comedians that I've ever reacted to. And as I was saying prior, Bill Burr had to grow on me basically. I don't know, maybe it's because I was like immature, not even so immature, but more naive about how the male species think, especially in regards to relationship, dating, and romance. But as I've seen the light and I've grown over the years and the veil has been whipped over my head, I've grown to like him, and the more, obviously, the more content that I see and I'm understanding his humor more. Like, he is super funny. I am going to continue to react to Bill Burr. I know I see a myriad of comments like, where's Bill Burr? You haven't reacted to the OG comedians. And of course, like, if y'all keep sending them my way, I'm going to react to them. Bill Burr, as the title says, Bill Burr on Savage Mode. He is one of those savage comedians. The most savage, I believe, phrases or the one-liners that he said in this clip was about how we don't even care about the 8-year-olds who made that jacket. That was so freaking savage and terrible. But it's not true. Like, a lot of people get mad about the things that comedians say, and we have this thing called cancel culture now. And it's like, yeah, you can cause an uproar. Yeah, you can say this offended me, but 9 times out of 10, the things that the comedians state during their stand-ups or during their shows or interviews, it's like 99% true, like 90% true. So it's like, can we really be mad? Because honestly, it's the sad truth. So yeah, that was Bill Burr on Savage Mode. If you enjoyed this reaction video, be sure to give me a beautiful thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and follow your favorite girl on Instagram at jshara with an H at the end. You all know that I love you. You love yourself 10 times more. Have a beautiful day or night in this amazing world. Ciao.